and now they are a team.
So it turns out the people who were attacking were basically just doing it because they want money. They're not like just bad people. So they decided, you know what, there's more money over there, let's go do that. That was their motivation. Is that right, Annie Smith? Or did your character have a different motivation? I guess she's still fixing her mic.
Am I audible? Hello.
Yeah.
So did we do a...
Yeah, we did a very quick backstory review that the 5 gnomes met because 2 of the gnomes, I believe Stu's character Bark and Sunny's character Ninan, were escorting what looked like a cart full of wine. Am I right?
Mushroom.
Yep.
Was it mushroom
wine?
It was mushroom wine. Got it. And you guys were delivering it to a monastery where there was a monk who is currently Jake's character. And just outside the monastery is where Alpos, Annie Smith's character, and I believe the character of Robert, which was... what was her name again? The Shelby?
Shelby.
So they attacked along with a few goons and almost got away with it. At the very end, some of the guards from the monastery came and helped out, and there was a divine intervention and a very lucky roll. So if there was a 1% chance that Ninan, who is Sunny's character, will get up, and she rolled exactly 100 on a D100. And she got her divine favor and woke up. That changed the course of the battle. So yeah, so these gnome parties are on their way to do a delivery job, and we'll meet them in the tavern later today and see what happened with their story. For now, we are in the combat arena. The crowd's cheering, things are going wild. You guys just cleared out a bunch of puzzles and passed through a few obstacles and tests individual skills, and now they want to see a group combat. So who among you is ready for that?
I guess all of it.
Well, hopefully the whole group.
So are you all logged in? Do you have control of your characters? Everything good to go?
Yes.
Alright. No graphical glitches and all that?
So far, so good.
Nope.
Right. So the chaplain basically comes up forward in there, and your attendant points out and says, "Hey, he's going to announce the next fight, which is for you guys." And then he says, "Let's see who among these 6 groups of warriors will face up against our contending champions." We have 4 veteran soldiers, a noble and his veteran trainee, 6 orogs, which are basically orc-like creatures, 2 hill giants, oaken bolter and a stone defender, which are basically inventions of our master wizard Blackcloak here, and he points to a wizard sitting on the podium. And then he says, or we can see if they can fight against the giant ape and 2 saber-toothed tigers. Let's see what's in their fate today. Look at that, we have the oaken bolter and the stone defender. These are prototype weapons that are going to be tested. And then you hear screeches and sounds and cheers from the crowd, and everyone wants to see what these things are that people are talking about. Ah, they're there. Haha.
Oh, okay.
So they drag out things towards you guys. Can you guys see these things?
Yep.
Yeah.
So those are like dinosaurs from when we played before, in a sense.
No. Why don't you zoom in closer and take a look at the tokens?
No, I meant like the way they act, maybe.
No, they are mechanical creatures, both of them. They were made by this artificial wizard who is sitting up there. They want to see how these two prototypes are going to defend against the city's stuff. So the one on the top over here is what we call the stone defender. And they go on telling you about some of the abilities and details about the stone defender. It basically uses 2 thick plates of stone which are magically bolted onto its arm, and it defends with these stones. It's a construct and it's a clockwork, so it has some something called clockwork enhancements, and it can also malfunction. Hopefully it doesn't malfunction today, but there are abilities that will come out in combat. And the person reads out, this has magic resistance, so any kind of damage you do from magical effects will be reduced. It also has what we call false appearance. It can easily blend among the stones, and you may not see them. Basically, camouflage abilities.
So we are basically trying it out so that you know how to defend.
Right, so they want to see if these
fallbacks.
prototype weapons works or not. So there are certain abilities they're telling you right now. And then the oaken bolter on the down there. So what you notice is basically what looks like a dragon's head, but it's not really a dragon's head. It's just made to look like that. But you see there are like heavy bolts on the inside. The back of it has like a big wooden bow. This is reinforced with metal. Think of a heavy crossbow that's just bolted out of the back of this. And it has wheels on the bottom that moves around. It is a medium construct, not super big, same size as you guys.
Can they move on their own?
Yeah, both of them can move. One of them has wheels, one of them is like an android, basically.
Okay.
And then they say, this one has magic resistance as well. It can shoot bolts and harpoons. And it also has a few explosive bolts. Better watch out.
I want the one with the clock.
Right, it's scary. Are they creatures or are they?
They are constructs.
So they don't think on their own.
No, they do think on that. They have what we call an intelligence of 3, technically. So they follow pre-programmed attack patterns and commands rather than. So you can actually affect the person controlling it if you really want to affect it, but not the construct itself.
So, like, your song to put them to sleep probably won't be very effective, and we probably won't be able to put the Grand Wizard to sleep from here.
Might not be in the spirit of the game. Wizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this dude comes over to you and your attendant and is like, hey, I have some notes about these guys. If you want to take a look and do some planning, you're welcome to do so.
So that'll be.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. We're still Team Presto, right? So should we have a Presto huddle?
Yes.
So do you guys want to search for it, or you want me to give you how do you want to find the stats?
If you have a link, you can just post it, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, that would be good. I'm using a new Windows computer from my new job, and I'm struggling tremendously with figuring out how the heck to work with it. So if I mess things up, apologies.
Congratulations.
So that's your oaken bolter.
Are you posting these in Discord?
In Discord.
Or
In Discord.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm also reminding my companions here that I can't see very well in the sun. So
That's
I
fine.
will stick to the shadows.
Okay. So we have one person who will act in the shadows. So we probably want to bring our fight towards the edge.
Hearing this, your companion is like, "Hey, that is easily fixable." And he says, "I'll be right back," and he runs away towards the podium.
So it looks like
You know,
this
this
thing has
just
a
looks
lot
like
of
a
dexterity for a big piece of metal. You have to scroll down a lot to actually get to it.
No, you were saying that. I was going to say this looks like the vocabulary GRE.
What are you talking about?
The things that are there on the top. Arakokra.
Oh, ignore all of that. Are you not able to see it directly, like Stone Defender or this thing?
No, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I see that.
What is the damage immunity mechanically?
Doesn't take damage.
Oh shit! Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
But it can take magical damage, but it's halved.
So are you
Yeah.
looking? Which one are you looking at?
The bolter.
From non-magical attacks that aren't adamant, it's the metal. So we actually need Tundra to use her magical mace and attack.
You see this guy come back to you running, and he's like, "Well, they tell me that your weapons should be magically charged from the first room."
Oh, okay.
And you look at your weapons, and they're still mildly glowing.
Well, that's convenient.
I mean, that's the decontamination chamber, right? Then you had like 3 rooms to clear.
Yep.
Yeah, so it gave you a little
Yeah.
bit of magical effect. It's basically all its hits will be magical for the next 8 hours. So you should be good.
Nice.
Oh man, let's finish this up quick and go into the dungeon.
And then he says, "Well, we can do a certain other things." And then you see these few stones just pop up in front of you, like basically for you to use as cover or stuff that you need to. And then he says, "Well, our archmage has decided to put a cloud over top of us so that our dwarf friend can fight."
Well, that's awfully nice of you.
Okay, so does that include that our bows and crossbows are also magically enhanced?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the bolter, it has the harpoon ranged attack and the lancing bolt ranged attack. So we'll definitely need to spend a lot of time ducking. I think we'll need to do a little bit of cat and mouse.
Well, if you are within 5 feet, it's going to be at disadvantage. All ranged attacks.
So
Yes.
you think we should be really close to these things to defend it? Like,
For the bolter, I guess. I don't know. I didn't look at the
Oh.
defender yet.
So for the bolter, though, if we're up close, then it can attack twice. Oh no, it can attack twice no matter what. Never mind.
Yeah, the multi attack it has is basically whatever it says. They can't do like other random stuff. They're pre-programmed. So
Okay.
You guys are worried about getting hurt. I'm worried about landing a single blow or attack effect.
true.
Yeah, I think you're going to be shooting your arrows.
Yeah, I'll be a healer.
you could do that. Yeah, you can actually. You also realize that your bane and stuff probably may work on them. But it's only for a creature, right? Or Oh, it's a
So I'm
creature.
looking at
Never
it
mind. Yeah.
specifically. Well, it could still work but they have advantage on any spells that might work.
No, the thing is, they are constructs. They're not creatures. So I don't think
Yeah.
Bane or stuff will work on them.
So I might be able to get some like cantrips that can put up images that will confuse them.
Yes. At that point, they'll have to roll what we call wisdom saving throws to actually figure out from their algorithm that, hey, is this correct or is it like illusion, right?
Right, so I'll have to be that, or I finally try to hit people and hurt them, or constructs.
And you get a reasoning that they don't have that much bookish knowledge as in intelligence, but their wisdom or their pre-programming is pretty normal, like any normal person. So yeah, they have to do a normal saving throw kind of thing.
What does the recharge mean? It says recharge 5 to 6. That is rounds until it can shoot again?
No. I believe that means they have to roll a 1d6 and on a 5 or a 6 they recharge.
Ah, I see. Okay. Okay.
Unless I'm totally mistaken. Let me double check.
Mm.
And now
Well,
we
yeah,
have to look at the stone defense.
If you click at it, it is trying to roll, so I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Alright, the defender, well, from what I've been reading, if he is within 5 feet of an allied creature and that allied creature is getting hit, he's, as a reaction, adding +5 to the AC. So we should try to avoid him getting close to the bolter.
Yeah, we need to find a way to keep him separate, but he can hide himself too if we don't catch him immediately. I could try and tangle up the defender with my chain.
I can put, what is it called? Not Dancing Light. What's my other cantrip?
Fairy Fire, I believe.
Fairy Fire on that guy, so I don't think he can hide.
Does your Fairy Fire affect constructs?
Let me see. I think so, because I can put it on everything. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet.
Excellent. So it will work on them.
Yeah.
And they don't have any dex saving throw and whatnots because
It says for creatures, it
Yeah.
does have a dex saving throw. For
they're not
objects.
creatures, so it'll just auto
Yeah.
work. Let's go with that. So you guys will actually have advantage on attacks if you do that.
I have another question.
Yeah.
So now, as in character, what do you think? How difficult is it going to be to make them fight against each other?
You get a feeling like they are programmed. So think of it as robots that are programmed to fight against an enemy. They have a identify friend or foe kind of thing within them, so they know who the other robot is. So I don't think they can. Yeah.
These rocks on the battlefield, are they half cover or full cover?
They will give you half cover.
Copy.
Like they're
Yes,
about
so-
the 5 feet size roughly. So,
Mhm.
but if you crouch behind it, then you can get full cover.
Yep.
But the disadvantage of crouching behind it is you'll have disadvantage on your next attack because you have to peek out, look, and then shoot, right?
Yep.
Whereas if you're just standing, you have half cover, but you don't have disadvantage in your next attack.
Okay.
Whenever you guys are ready, we can start this.
We are still going in blind.
What? You know exactly what they do.
So I do think it makes sense. I'll try and tie up the defender first with my chain if we want to use Tapasmo's skill to also make sure it can't disappear. We could then kind of try and divide and conquer and take out or keep the Lancer kited as much as possible.
And then fairy fire.
Mm-hmm.
So how can I
We-
highlight it? Just anything?
No, that was me, not you. The fairy fire.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Wrong character name. Damn it.
I have thunderclap. I can do them sound. They're made out of stone.
Yeah, they will take damage from that. But it's a magical damage, right?
Cantrip, yep.
Yeah, so they are technically magic resistance, so they will take half the damage. But they will take damage.
So what do you guys want to
Fighters
do?
get 2 attacks at level 5. My dear fighter.
Huh?
Who is a fighter?
You're a fighter.
No one.
You and Robert's character, Laula. Or Blue Strike, sorry.
So which one do you guys think is more dangerous? I feel like
I-
the bolter.
Yeah, the bolter for sure is more dangerous. I feel like the other one is there to keep the bolter alive so that I can keep dishing out damage to us.
Yeah, then I will put a hunter's mark on the bolter. That gives me extra
Okay.
damage on him.
Okay.
Hmm.
So if we can actually get them lined up, I can hit them with my breath attack.
Yeah, that might be a good first. I don't know if you can move that far. If you can, because we don't want them to get close to each other, right? So you would
Yeah.
probably have to sprint in and try to do that in one round, or depending on how they move. But yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it in one round, but if nothing else, then maybe the lightning strike, because it would hit both of them in a linear fashion, would cause it to reveal itself, and then you could hit it with your fairy fire.
I guess that's first round, and after that, plans are going to fall apart anyway.
We this is not like a prepping time, right? So we can't like ready a trap or anything because they just introduced these guys to us. Now we're gonna fight.
Right, so the guy next to you is giving you this in like a parchment, telling these are the specifications of these robots. And the question is, like, how well can you show that you can defend against these robots?
Okay.
And he's saying, don't worry, we are here to heal you. We'll stop the fight if things go bad. But it's basically just for us to see how well you know, how long and how well can you defend yourselves from these robots.
So we're not allowed to ready anything.
No,
Okay.
but you can cheat if you want to. You can try to.
I just want to. I'm not gonna cheat. I guess it is cheating if I have people take out some ropes and tie a loop in them.
Like on the robots?
Tie a loop in the rope
Uh-huh.
that they have.
Yeah, you can do all that if you want. Like whatever equipment you have, you can get stuff ready on your end. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm tying some loops in rope.
Okay.
We could, once we are in the fight, we could also try to throw sand into them. I don't know, maybe that would do something.
Yeah,
I'll
and
wait
if
for
they're,
the clockwork guy.
I don't know how they're controlled quite, but if they're trying to listen to whatever's controlling them, we can make sounds that'll distract them.
You get a feeling that connection is more arcane than physical. Yeah. Think of like a message spell or something, right?
All right, physical it is.
Yeah, shall we get going?
Yeah.
Fuck him up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our champions are ready.
Is the champions us or them?
He's calling you guys champions.
Okay.
And
Pretty
he's
good.
right. Yeah.
Go ahead, roll initiative. So I can control Thunder's character, or if you guys want, you can control her. What do you want to do?
Oof. You seem to have the best rolls out of everyone here. Random my ass.
Ooh, no, Sirana has.
I just mean at the DM, you like last time I played, you just were killing me quickly with.
It's a complete random. You can see what I'm doing. Come on.
Okay, so it's my turn. Let me just really quick. Fairy Fire is 60 feet, and Hunter's Mark 90 feet. Okay. So I would have to walk a little bit.
No. It's a cube, right? Or a.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. So here, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. Let me see how that works.
You choose a place and you set it, and it'll work.
Cast spell? Yes. Oh, I can do them both?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, yeah, sure, why not?
Starting off strong.
That kind of feels...
Don't worry. Don't worry. They didn't. Technically, they have advantage, but, they're both verified.
Okay, that's cool. And so Fairy Fire is... that's an action. Hunter's Mark. Oh, good. Hunter's Mark is a bonus action. Okay, so then I'll put Hunter's Mark... Ooh. Cast spell. Okay, now I have... Do I have advantage already now?
Verified already gives you advantage, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so hold on. It looks like you lost concentration on your original spell, though.
So are you doing Hunter's Mark or are you doing Fairy Fire?
So first I did Fairy Fire.
Right, but Fairy Fire is a concentration spell. So if you do Hunter's Mark,
Yeah.
you lose the Fairy Fire.
Okay, so then I'll not do that. Yes, okay, then let's skip the Hunter's Mark for now.
Got it.
So I had a action. Now I guess I can move. I'm just gonna move a little bit to the front behind that boulder. And that's my turn.
Alright. Before you do that, let me make sure they're... So we know they're verified. Can you guys see the glow or no on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
The blue
I can
glow.
see it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's just for me.
I see it now.
Right, so the Oaken Bolter is going to start and it's going to do what it's programmed to do. It's going to shoot 2 lancing bolts and it's going to shoot that towards Sirana. Because you're the closest one. Are you behind cover or are you just standing there?
Yeah, behind that.
Okay, so you have half cover.
Mm.
So these will be like with disadvantage. Technically it's -5, but let's do -5. Phew, just misses.
Wow, +4, +3. Oi.
That would hurt.
And he hits.
No, -5. I forgot to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So 2 of the bolts come zoom zoom and hit the stone in front of you. And then the Oaken Bolter is going to move slightly. Thunder's turn.
Yay.
Thunder is like, well, let's see. Oh, she doesn't really have the one spell I thought she would have. Oh well. She's going to cast Aid.
Yay! What does that do again?
So 8 basically increases your hit point by 5. I believe it's 3 creatures. So she's going to do 8 on Serana, Rinya, and Blue Streak. She's assuming Topasmo is going to stay behind and not be, in direct combat. Would that be fair?
Yeah. Those are backliners.
Hello.
Okay, so now you all have 8, so your hit points should automatically have gone up by 5, right?
Sweet.
Oh, it says I took damage.
Nah,
I guess I just roll no.
you got hit points, not you took damage.
Yeah.
Did you take damage? I think it gave you damage instead of...
Probably.
Yeah, you may want to increase your hit points back to 5 plus. I think the
Five
temporary
plus
hit point...
yeah. Now I got it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Plus 5, right?
Did it increase your hit points or it didn't?
It actually increased my maximum hit.
Exactly. It increases your maximum hit point by default.
So I put my max back to 39 and leave it on 44.
Exactly, yeah. So you already have the benefit, Rinya. If you look at the hit points, have gone up.
To 49.
Yep.
But the
Okay.
temp is 5.
Temp is it's not a temp. It just increases your maximum hit points by 5
For the duration.
for the duration.
Oh. Thank you.
8
Rinya,
hours.
your turn.
So, hold on. My thunderclap needs to be done very close to them or further away. I've never used it.
You tell me.
I'm open. Sorry.
It should be a touch spell if I remember right.
No, it's a evocation. You create a burst of thunderous electric heard up to 100 feet away. Creature within range other than you must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
It says 15-foot
Thus-
cube.
Yes.
So your targeting range is 15-foot cube, but the sound is pretty loud enough for 100 feet.
So, but I have to be within that 15 feet cube.
No,
Around
if you
me?
look at the other thing, it says self. That means it starts from you and it's 15-foot cube from you.
So
Does that make
1,
sense?
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Each of those are 5, so 15-foot will be 3.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to figure out how far I can walk. I can walk a maximum of 30. So.
60 if you dash. But that's
But then I
max.
can't. Yeah, I won't get a thing after. So actually, I'm gonna come till. Yeah, that will be 15 feet. That's not gonna include anyone. So I'm gonna move 30 feet. And then use my crossbow on the bottom guy.
Make
On
sure
the
you
dragon.
target him.
Why is it a target?
Double
It's
click.
control and click, right?
It's a double
There.
right click.
So now we have advantage.
Yes, because of Fairy Fire. Ptoom. Roll damage.
Much.
It says immunities, but in reality it did take 8 points of damage because of your weapons being magical.
But it also has magic resistance.
Yes, so,
So it's half.
4, yeah.
Yeah.
Ptoom, you hit some part of the armor and it bends slightly. Is that your
Oh.
turn?
Yes.
All right. The stone defender at this point is like going to charge forward. She's going to attack you, Rinya. And just so that you know, he does have, I believe, a multi-attack.
Yep.
Does he?
Nope.
No, the other one has. Never mind.
Stone Defender does not have multi.
It's the other one that has. He's just going to attack you. Or try to attack you. You see his big stone things move and the mechanisms are not oiled enough. It goes and misses you. Blue strike.
Okay.
Ah,
I am. Okay. I'm gonna move behind this rock, half covered, and then I'm already targeting the stone defender, and I will try and hit them with my longbow. Sorry.
You have advantage.
With advantage.
Zoom! Your arrow hits one of the stone shields and gets blocked.
Okay, I think that technically ends my turn because I moved and attacked.
You get 2 attacks because you're a level 5 fighter.
Okay, then I will shoot my second arrow.
I forgot my.
That hits.
And that's a normal hit, right?
Yep. Yeah, it has resistance, so it'll take half the damage.
Yep.
Rinya, you wanted to attack?
No, it's okay. I forgot it. I was talking about it. I forgot.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. Continue, Blue Strike.
So that'll end my turn. So off to Topasmo.
Topasmo, you see this happening. What do? Don't forget, you have Bardic Inspirations.
That's true, and right now they're on Rinia. So I'm gonna do Bardic
Yay.
Inspiration.
I think you can target her and give the Bardic Inspiration. Double right click to target and then...
And I say, you can use this. And I stay here.
It's a 1d8, so whenever you do any kind of a roll that needs a d20, I believe it's specifically for ability check, attack roll and saving throws, you will be able to use the 1d8.
Okay.
And you can do this after you roll, but before you know the outcome. Which means you can roll, see if you got it or not, and then add 1d8. Right, Sarana, back to you.
Yep. I'm going to run over to that other rock here. Trying to stay in cover. And I also, since past level 5, the ranger also has the 2 attacks. Do they
Correct.
count for a hand crossbow?
The hand crossbow has something called the loading property, which means you can only fire once during your turn.
Okay.
But you can use a weapon attack and a hand crossbow, and that's fine.
Okay, so the advantage of the hand crossbow was that I don't need a reload action, right?
No, the advantage of hand crossbow is you can use one hand for sword and one hand for a hand crossbow.
Okay.
But
Right,
you can only
then-
do one hand crossbow per turn.
Okay. I'll have to read that again.
Unless you have the crossbow expert feat or something. That gives you a chance
Yeah.
to auto-reload.
Okay. Well, whatever. So for now, I'm just gonna shoot once at this guy. I can't target him for some reason.
Yeah, target him, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking I should see a orb too, but I don't. Shoot. Shoot.
With advantage.
Yep.
What a roll!
Yeah, well, I was running too much.
You're tired and you shot.
The clouds suddenly parted right
exactly.
before you fired your shot.
Bardic Inspiration? No Bardic Inspiration?
No, I don't have one. I do have a regular inspiration though, but I'm not going to use it for this one. Well, it doesn't matter anyway if I already have advantage, right?
That's true.
Okay.
Alright, so the Oaken Bolter now looks straight at Topasmo because it's a clear line of sight.
Oh shit. Whoops.
Yeah.
Can it shoot 70 feet?
It should have
100 or
disadvantage
something.
or something, or let's see. No, some of its weapons can go, like the Lancing Bolt can go 100 feet. The Harpoon is only 50.
How many
What?
boxes is that? 20?
So it does one Lancing Bolt attack at Topasmo. Zoom! And the bolt just passes by you and hits the wall behind you.
That's gotta make you sweat.
And then it's going to try to do the Harpoon attack on Rinya. And it misses Rinya as well. And you can see the black cloak over there kind of sweating at this point. Like, oh, what's going on? Why are they not able to hit? And the Oaken Bolter now actually starts moving forward. And that's its turn.
Oh no!
Thunder, seeing what's happening, is going to... well, she cannot... Well, she can do one. She has one more. Because recovery... Yeah, okay. So she can do a spiritual weapon. I'm going to do that again because it missed. I was targeting Rinya.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. The spiritual weapon appears right next to Rinya and tries to attack the stone defender, but misses. And as her action, she is going to cast guidance on Rinya. No, she can't. She has to go close to her. Never mind.
Yeah, Rinya is gonna die this fight.
Run!
No, they're very close to me, so.
So instead, she casts Sacred Flame.
Wow.
And the stone defender is able to save himself from the flame. Because it's a dex saving throw thing. Rinya.
I'm going to. So, let me get this straight. I have attack, 2 attacks, and I can do a cantrip anytime, right? Or cantrip counts as an attack.
Cantrip will tell you what kind of a cantrip it is. It can be an action cantrip, a reaction cantrip, or a bonus action cantrip. I believe you're talking about Thunder Wave, right?
Okay.
Thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
Yeah. So it says one action. So you can either do 2 attacks or a cantrip.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do thunderclap around me.
All right. It'll hit both of them, so go ahead and target both of them. Yep.
So normal hit, right?
Yeah. They will roll their saves.
They don't have to take saving throw, right? Oh, they do.
Fairy Fire was the only thing that they didn't need to, but everything else they will throw saving throw. So you see, you do a thunderclap and you try to hit them, and both of them have rolled pretty high. What's your saving throw again for this?
How do I know? Yeah.
So your spell DC is 10. No,
Hmm.
they save.
Huh. Okay. So that was useless. And
You didn't take any damage either. I don't know. You
no,
should not.
I obviously
Yeah,
did not
you
take.
won't take any damage.
So that's my turn.
Okay.
No, actually, hold on. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to use my bonus action or action surge, like the second part, like the bonus action, and I'm going to use my Warhammer
Cool.
on. Wait, both of them are target, so I can only.
Yeah, make sure you target only one. Yeah.
And I use my Warhammer on this guy with advantage. Since I'm using my bonus action, I get to do it twice.
As a fighter, you get to do it twice. Yeah.
Yes. So that was one.
Okay.
And now it is another on the same guy.
You should be using the Warhammer all the time.
So they take half of it.
So Stone Defender, right?
Yes.
How much damage did you do? 14? Okay.
14 plus 7.
Yeah, did it.
That was nice.
The Stone Defender's stone looks a little bit crumpled, but it's still hanging on there. Now it's going to look at you, Rinya. And it's going to try to attack you with one of its fists. Not fists, but slam attack with the stone.
Ah!
Ba-dum.
That was a lucky damage roll.
I know, once.
If the target is large or smaller, it is knocked prone.
So I'm prone now?
If the target is what? Large or smaller? Yeah. So you are definitely knocked prone. Unless there's a saving throw involved.
Doesn't look like it.
No, hit 11. So
No.
only if it's 11.
Hit 11 is the average of 2d6 plus 4.
Ah.
I'd rather give you the roll rather than do the 11. You want 11 damage? I can do that.
No.
Okay. Go prod.
Okay.
I'll add the condition to you. You have fallen down. Plus
I
5.
look like someone died over there.
Can't use your inspiration.
Who is going to use the inspiration? Rinya?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, there's no save involved.
There's no save involved. It's like a big concrete slab or something that comes and hits. Well, stone slab.
Okay, I I'm just gonna keep targeting the stone dude with my bow.
All right. That hits.
Nice. Hits for 5. How much health does he have left?
You get a feeling it's close to half its health.
Wow, these things don't go down.
Yep, they're like almost badly damaged.
Okay, well, take another arrow, jackass.
Did you just say take another arrow? Oh, critical hit! Critical hit, you should roll more damage.
Did you hit for critical damage or you just did normal damage?
Yeah, I did critical the second time for 27.
So you clicked
Damage
on
roll.
damage roll was critical damage?
No, I didn't see that I was critical until after I did the damage.
So roll me a 1d8 again. It's slash R. Yep.
So I did 12 instead of 8.
If he takes
It
half of
did
that.
6 instead of 4.
And then, yeah. And then that. Let me see real quick.
You all have action surge as fighters too.
So I'm going to use my movement to then go hide behind this rock.
Okay.
End my turn.
The passbow.
Get behind a rock.
Yes. I'm gonna move behind that rock that's closest to me,
I'd move.
and I'm gonna take out. That was the most indirect way, by the way. And I'm gonna take out the ropes that I collected from my group, and since they're still like coiled up, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation, and I'm gonna soil them to make them look like the arena floor. And I'll say, "Look dirty, look dirty,"
Got it. You can do that.
and that's all my movement and action.
I'm going to assume you have done that prestidigitation beforehand. Let's do one more action. Let's see what you want to do.
Okay, so then what I do is I take the ropes and then I'm set up areas to where the constructions can see them. So let's see. Can I target the floor?
You can use the drawing tool on the left to draw stuff. So you can like make markers or write stuff.
So I think they're gonna move towards us at the rocks, but my mage hand can only go about 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then yell to me. I mean, I can grab the rope if you throw it towards me.
That'll work. So there's that. And we can just do one rope for now. Yeah, so
what do you want me to do?
well no, I just have it at the ready so where we could pull it up and yank on them.
Oh, if they come between the two of you?
Yes, so it's kind of like a trap where we have to spring it, but
So the rope is laying there, or
it's really encircling an area.
So if he walks in that region, you're going to pull on it and grab his leg or something.
Right.
Got it. Right, Cyrilla.
okay. Okay. Let me think. I'm going to. Well, if we try to bring them over here, I'm just gonna shoot again with my crossbow. I'll do the other one instead today. Now, what is it? The bolter.
Uh-huh.
Just to get some damage on him as well. Advantage. Normal damage.
He intercepts the attack.
Oh, okay.
The stone defender has that as a reaction.
True.
But it still misses. Because he rolled a 22. It could do it max of 21.
Say again.
He can only increase the AC by 5 points.
Oh, so I still hit. but it still
Yes,
misses.
he
Yeah.
tried to block it, but no, you hit right through it.
All right, that sounds good. Yeah, and then I guess I walk out in the open here and try to yell at the thing. Woo! Look at me! And that's the end of my turn.
The Oaken Bolter definitely looks at you. And he's going to shoot a lance at you. Zoom! The lance goes next to you. Then the Oaken Bolter turns around towards Blue Strike.
I don't like that.
And it does an explosive bolt.
I don't like that at all.
Oh my
So
god.
roll a dex saving throw. So you see an exploding thing happen right next to you.
I have advantage still, right? Please tell me I have advantage.
You are behind cover, so it will be a +5 to whatever you roll.
So do I roll it as advantage or normal though?
You roll it as normal, but then you add a +5 to it.
Whew.
Suckers.
There's a big boom, and you jump half, but you take half the damage because of the. What is that?
Why is it putting me over there?
Hmm.
You targeted me. Take me out.
Oh, accidentally targeted you.
I like the visual on.
So I technically saved with 23.
You saved, but if it says if you save on a failed save, half as much damage.
So
So you mean
19
successful
damage?
save? Yeah. So 19 by 2. I'll do that to you.
That's a lot of damage. I don't like that.
Walk it off, Blue Streak. Come on.
My tail is singed.
So the way damage works is it's 18 by 2, so it's 9 damage.
Doesn't it grow back?
I'm a dragonoid, not a lizard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh goodness, sorry, that is funny. Alright, so the Oaken Bolter did that. Now let's see.
Oh, come on.
It also recharged its thingy.
The bullshit at the DM rolls continues.
Hey, if you want,
1d6.
I will show you. Yeah.
I know it's random, it's the game universe. You know, House always tries to win.
So range 100/400 means that within 100 it has normal attack, but up to 400 it can target with disadvantage.
There's no escape.
It's designed for a war machine, right?
It's kind of ballista.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just felt that Serrano was far enough away, but I guess not then.
No. Not even 100 feet.
So Thanda is going to use her spiritual weapon, which is standing right next to the stone thingy. Okay, where's the thingy? There it is.
We're only 50 feet away.
Out of interest, does a spiritual weapon not have the advantage? I guess it doesn't have eyes.
Technically, it should. You're right. I forgot to roll, so I'll roll it again. Yep, so both of them miss anyway. Okay, and then what can she do spells wise? She can do healing word. Anyone needs healing? Doesn't look like it. You only took like 4 damage. Calm down.
Unfortunately,
9
there is
damage.
unfortunately there is no regrow tail.
You're not a lizard.
It's singed. It's still attached. It's just tender. All the sand getting in there is really.
She's going to throw a sacred flame again towards the stone defender. The stone defender looks very badly crumbled. It seems like a few more hits and it'll be done. Rinya.
So I'm going to use my warhammer.
Okay.
On the person right in front of me. It's a stone. And I miss. But I get 2 attacks.
Yep.
Warhammer.
Use your inspiration.
By the way, did you get up from your prone position? I'm going to assume you did.
Oh yeah, I'm prone. So I have to get up from my prone position.
No,
That is half my action.
Half your movement. You're not going anywhere, so you're fine.
Yes. Yes. So I have inspiration, so I'm gonna roll a 1d8
Okay.
for that roll.
Yep.
So do I hit with that?
Yeah.
How do I roll damage?
What damage does your warhammer do?
1d8 plus 4 or plus 3?
It should be 2 mods. Like
Or
your strength
2d
modifier and your proficiency modifier.
I can tell that. Hold on.
It's 1d8 plus your strength modifier.
So plus 3. 1d8 plus 3.
I believe so. Do you add proficiency to your damage? I doubt it.
I
Only
don't
for
think
the
you
attack.
add.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So give me a. Oh yeah, you hit it for 5, half of that, so 5.
So that was my first attack. And now is my second attack.
All right. You've already used your inspiration, so attack with advantage and.
A normal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 17's half. That
Yep.
much damage goes to that. And that's my turn.
The stone warrior is standing, stone defender, but it's not fully down yet. It's very badly damaged. It's going to try to slam attack again on Rinya. And misses you. Blue streak.
Okay, I just want to see if I'm allowed to do this. Can I move, attack, then retreat and attack if I have that movement?
You can move, attack. When you try to retreat, the creature is going to get an attack of opportunity on you. But yes,
What if I'm not within range?
if you move, attack, come back, that's fine. If you're not within range, don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how long my breath attack is.
I believe it's 30 feet or something. So you can do it
Depends
from
on
there.
how long have you forgotten to brush.
Oh goodness.
So
Did you use your whip yet?
It's 30 feet, yeah, line.
okay.
Oh, yeah, you can get them.
Yep, I'm gonna hit. Can I target both at the same
Yeah.
time?
Definitely.
How do I do that? Oh, figure it out on my-
Double right click on each of them, yeah.
I have
don't-
to shift double right click for the second.
Oh, you had to, okay. Make sure you don't have target Rinya.
No, I've made sure she's not targeted. So I'll first hit him with my Oh, it has no available uses remaining, even though we had a long rest.
When did you use it last?
2 weeks ago.
Like, did
Before
you
we
use it
went
in
into the
game
dungeon.
time?
Before we even went into this whole debacle of the challenge, I haven't used it in the challenge once.
Try it again. I gave you 1 charge.
Thank you.
Place your
Breath
template.
weapon.
Yep. You can use your
Oh my God.
hold control and turn it to change directions or something. But
Ooh,
oh, I'll do it. Hold on.
that's a straight line. How do I?
Nice.
That'd be funny if it erupted like that, then it'd find its way through.
There we go.
Yeah. So now I need to redo my damage then. That window disappeared on me, so sorry.
No
So
problem.
I do
2d6
dex
lightning.
plus- Okay.
The Dex DC 12 is their Dex saving throw. So
Oops.
the rock thingy takes the damage,
Nice.
but it's still standing.
And then does
Hold on. It rolled a 1 in combat.
It's a saving throw.
It
not
should roll a d6.
No. It's a saving throw. It's not an attack.
Huh. How do you find that?
Huh? You understand? No? Yes.
You said. Okay, yes.
Different things. Second one also failed, so it also takes the 7 by 2. So yeah, it's standing, but it still took damage. All right.
It just looks so cool.
It does. So now that they are shocked and everyone's being wowed by my lightning, I yell to the crowd at the top of my lungs, "It's chain time!" And oops, I got a target. Yeah, anticlimactic. I
What's your range on the
strike-
chain? 10 feet?
Yep, I measured it, and I do a critical. Dang.
Just FYI, they're 15 feet away, so
Wait.
measure from your center tile, not from...
Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. That was such a good roll.
There we go. You're fine.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay,
We
so
fix
now the target is grappled. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it restrained.
How much damage did you do?
21 divided in half.
Copy.
11.
10. Yeah. The target takes... So I need to do my wisdom saving throw.
It's 10, not 11. It's always 1 lower.
lower. Okay. So...
Yeah, do your...
Can I do my wisdom saving throw at advantage too?
Not advantage, it's for you, right?
Yeah.
You hear a sound inside you. I need blood, more blood.
You have inspiration, but on you, don't you?
Do I? I don't think so.
Nope.
No. Okay.
And you failed.
Yeah.
So the target could have taken necrotic damage, but the target is not a living thing in any way, so it doesn't take any of that damage. But you take 1d6 necrotic damage. So roll a 1d6 and you take that damage.
Give me a 1.
Watch him roll highest right now.
I could really use that heal.
Did it on you.
And yeah, now I'll end my turn.
But this guy is constrained, right? Or restrained?
Yep.
All right.
Can a mage hand count as a touch?
Mage hand is a mage hand. It doesn't count as your touch for spells.
Okay.
But it can take the ropes and do stuff.
I guess we can try that. So since they haven't moved, because you guys are doing a really good job of keeping them contained, I'll see if we can contain them even more. So I'm gonna take the mage hand, swing it towards the rope, and then drag the rope over to. It would be the oaken construct.
The ballista launcher thingy?
Oh, sorry, they flipped on me. Okay, yeah.
Oh, the stone
No,
defender.
Yeah, the defenders.
Defender,
Might,
got it.
disappeared.
Yep. So you want to move the rope over there? Sure.
Yeah.
Now what do you do?
Do you want Rinya to help you?
So what do you want to do with the rope? Give it to Rinya? Or you are going to do something with it?
Well, see, I'm confused because I know we can do a ready action, but that's something I have to prepare for a turn in advance, right?
Right, so you can prepare something that you can ready something now on a condition it will trigger. So you have to give the trigger and then it will happen, right?
Yeah. Okay, so how about I drag the rope over to where Rhaenyra is, and if that moves, the bad guy moves there, then I'm ready to pull it. So my mage hand can stay on it as long as I'm like...
Yeah, you can do that. Sure.
Okay, so here's the new rope. And how do I erase the old one?
You can select it and delete it. I got it.
Okay. Fancy. All right, and then I think I'll stay here.
Okay.
Let me hit intern.
Shirana.
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed that I'm standing here in the open now. Seems we are not doing the rope trick.
The rope trick, they didn't go that way. That's all.
So apparently I'm moving back to my rock. And I might as well shoot another crossbow at the stone defender.
All this while, there's commentary going on of exactly what you guys are doing. Shirana moves back to the rock. Okay. Advantage, don't forget.
Yep. Well needed.
Nicely done.
Yep, you shoot the stone defender and it crumbles and the mechanism stops and it goes and stops.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go in close. I think. Yeah, let's do that.
Can you? Do you have the movement?
I think so. It should have been 30. Oh no, I didn't attack. So never mind. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
The Oaken Bolter. He is going to attempt to overcome your restraint. So what does he need to do? Athletics check?
Let's see. I'm trying to pull that up. Pop out message. So, looking it up.
A restrained creature speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonuses. Blah blah. Attack against the creature have advantage. Creatures attack rolls have disadvantage. Okay, so he's gonna try to get out of this restraint.
Okay. It doesn't say here.
It's going to be a
What
strength based. Like he's going to move its mechanism around and try to break out of the chain, basically. Like escape, slip out, break out, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
I'm going to see escape DC is 14, right, for your restrained. So it needs to either do an acrobatics check of 14 or an athletics check of 14.
Yes.
It's going to do an acrobatics check, and it jumps
But it
out
should
of your
be at
restraint.
disadvantage, right?
For the check, no. For attacks, yes. So,
Oh, God damn it.
but now it's out of restraint, so it doesn't have disadvantage. But the check was an action, so it really can't do anything at this particular moment.
Good. Sucker.
So yeah, you made it lose one turn basically by holding it down. Thunder.
Heal me. Here, Tunda.
Thunder attack tries to attack the Oaken Bolter with the spiritual weapon and misses.
No luck with that thing today.
That thing is not hitting anything today. And Thunder is going to do the.
Large. Poor thing is getting confused. Thinks it's a house.
It's not used to fighting against machines, I guess.
Nah, Thunder is not here, so. Yeah. Magic is.
The machine succeeds dexterity saving throw. And takes no damage from the bolt. Rinya. The guy in front of you is dead. But his body is immense, like medium size, so you have to go around him. You can't go through him. Like a
So-
humanoid or a creature would have fallen down. This one just stopped moving right there.
Yeah, so I move here. Is it possible for me to move the Pasma's rope,
Yeah, object
the
interaction is
lasso
free.
rope?
Yeah.
Okay, so I try to move it along with the Pasma's mage hand. Can
Okay.
he aid me to move the rope onto this guy, or will the Pasma be out of range?
If the Pasmo is not actively trying to stop you, then you should be able to drag the rope and the mage hand. The mage hand is pretty light. It's magical.
Yeah, I'm not stopping it. If you could, when you drag it, if you could like flip it over the other guy.
I can't even pick it up, so.
Don't. It's not an
I should-
object. It's a drawing thing.
So I'm
Not a
gonna
video
draw it
game.
around.
This is DnD. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, we know that
I'm
you put
gonna
the rope
draw it.
over him. That's fine.
Okay, there it is.
There we go.
And I move to this guy, and I target him, and use the Warhammer on him. I'm not able to target him. Why am I not able to target him? Oh, sorry, I realized why. Ignore me.
You are in the drawing tool, I believe.
Yes, Warhammer on this guy.
Sure. A hit.
Warhammer again, since it's in my hand. And I've still not done bonded with stuff.
And the second thing
And I
misses.
miss. And that's my turn.
Cool. Blue strike.
Jump forward again and strike one with the chain. And it is advantage.
Yep.
So let's make sure we hit.
It hits.
Okay. And that's not a critical, is it?
Negative.
Okay. Normal damage. Tremendous amount. Wow. So you aren't stuck, are you?
Nope. It saved the dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Do me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I still have to do that even if it... Damn it. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm wise. Yeah.
Yep. You don't hear any voice in your head this time.
And then I will try with the spiked chain again. And I just missed.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're fine. You didn't do any wisdom.
Scurry back to hiding. literally tucking my tail between my legs as I run back.
I thought your tail was cut. Never mind.
So, I have a question just to verify. Does the mage hand reaction still hold? That minute this guy moves, the mage hand is going to pull on the lasso rope?
Topasmo's turn is right now. So the prepared action has ended. Now he can do whatever he wants to do.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna move down to the bottom rock, and I checked all the lengths. As I move down, I'm not outside of the 30 feet from the mage hand on the rope. And then now that I'm still within that range, I'm gonna drag the mage hand I have on the rope towards Blue Streak, and that should tighten the rope, and that gives him the rope.
Sounds good.
And it's kind of like the whip now, but there's no necrotic damage.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like a construct kite, maybe.
Yeah, imitation's the highest form of flattery, and my chain and I are both flattered.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I have to click in turn.
All right. Sirana, you see your friends trying to trap the creature as opposed to fight it.
Yep. Sounds good, I guess. If they succeed, then they don't need my my fairy fire anymore. So I'm going in, risking to get hit, but try to get some hits on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, shoot! I forgot pulling my second sword. Still have my crossbow in my hand.
You can drop the crossbow and pick up your sword. That'll be fine.
Oh yeah, true. So I drop it at the rock. While I'm moving up, I'm drawing my second sword. First, with advantage. That's a normal hit. So then I have the second attack with...
Are you attacking the... Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
It's okay. I can do it.
Is it... No. Now it is again. Okay. Yeah, so that was the first attack with my first hand. So now comes the second attack with my first hand. Also with advantage. It feels a bit broken right now. The damage I'm doing is unreal. And then I have my offhand attack. Oh, and I forgot. Oh well, I can still do that. So my second attack takes another D8 for Colossal Slayer.
So your the offhand attack, I think, is just one more attack. It's not that you get two attacks with your offhand, right?
No. So right now I've only done 2 attacks with my first hand.
Copy. And this is your third attack.
No. So the D8 is Colossal Slayer. Whenever a
got it.
target is below its hit point maximum, I get another D8 once per round. Just double check that it is D8. I think
It is D8. It is D8. Unless it has increased. I don't think it has.
No. Because I have... Yes, 1d8. Okay, and now the last attack is my offhand attack, and there I have only 1. So another advantage attack. Hits, normal hit, 5 damage. 5 plus 5. And half of course again.
Rinia, you notice that Sirana comes in from nowhere and boom, 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 gets this Oaken like so many damage hits onto this bolter. The bolter's mechanism is kind of crumbling. It's almost dead. Just FYI, Sirana did more damage than what Rinia did in 3 turns.
But then how much damage did that bolter do in any turn?
The bolter didn't do much at all, that's the thing.
Alright.
Only to me.
Rinya at this point is sulking, but is kind of happy because
It's working.
Unless Rinya had done it.
Yeah.
Unless Rinya had done it, Serana would not have been able to use colossal damage.
That's true. That's true. Alright, so the Oaken Bolter's lance attack is melee or ranged. So it can actually use it like a spear and try to poke you guys as well.
Oh, shoot.
So it's going to use that on Rinya. And misses. And then it uses the ability on Serana.
Oh, no, you don't.
And misses.
You said these are controlled by a sorcerer or like a wizard?
Yeah, it's probably the black cloak sitting on the stadium the podium behind you.
You sure it wasn't that drunk wizard we found in the...
No, it's a different guy.
I'm not doing that good of a job right now.
Oh goodness. You see, this guy is actually wearing a black cloak, which is like the symbol of the archmage of Waterdeep. He's basically
Also
in
kinda
charge of...
embarrassing.
Yeah. So he's just testing new weapons out, that's all.
Also, don't diss the drunk wizard. I want to do business with him next time.
Yeah, he's a different guy. Right, Thunder's turn. She's going to try to use her special weapon again. I think it's called spiritual weapon, not special weapon.
Ooh,
Finally, it hits the
sixth
Oaken
time a
Bolter.
charm.
91.
Kadoom. And the Oaken Bolter, completely crashes with the spiritual weapon's hit.
a
Yay.
spiritual dagger to the heart to end it all.
Yep, final blow with the spiritual weapon.
And I'm the only one who took any damage again.
No? Rinia took some.
Oh, I just can't see it though. I feel better.
The crowd goes, yay! Starts cheering, and everyone's like really happy, and announcements come more forward, and they start talking to you, and there's like a smile on the face of the wizard. And he walks away. And you also notice that on the stand, there is Elro sitting there. The guy from Rassalanter, the mayor. He's here too.
Hmm? Where's my money?
Sorry, who again?
Elro, the dwarf mayor of Rassalanter, who sent you to get the vials and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot that we were not actually in Waterdeep there.
No, it was a different city, the north of
Yeah.
Waterdeep, yeah. So he's also here. So it's not just the Waterdevian people, but also like neighboring few mayors and leaders have also come to take a look at the competitions. So everyone cheers, and there's a big celebration of everything that's going on, and then that your helper rushes forward and is like, congratulations, you have defeated them. Now we have to clear this place for the next combat.
We're not
Good job,
involved.
now get out.
Yep, and then he points to the healers back there if you need some healing.
Running.
So you guys sit and you watch a few more combat rounds go by. There's like an entire gnome party that takes part in a combat round as well. They do pretty well against a different combatant. Let's see what combatant they fought. So basically it's a random table, so I'm going to roll. They fought against 6 orc-like creatures, orogs. So it's like 5 gnomes fighting against 6 orcs, a little bit taller than orcs, they're like 7 feet tall. And you see them going through their legs and moving around them and start beating them up pretty nicely. Because gnomes are small, so they could actually go through. Yeah, so it's kind of comical to watch, but it's kind of fun. And then the ceremonies happen. You have been recognized as one of the few champions. So your group, the gnome group, and there's another group of 4 rough-looking people, and you recognize the wizard. It was the lady who fought the Pasmo at one point. Their group also has been recognized as champions. And then the celebration ends, and you hear the gnome party talk that they're going to the Yawning Portal as well. And you remember you have an invitation for celebrations at the Yawning Portal. Do you guys go there, or do you guys do something else?
Yeah.
I
guess-
want to check up on the house before we go there.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we can walk by.
Yeah.
You got the cleaning guy?
Yep, you see Vena mopping up everything, and there's a little bit more cleaning done on the insides than it was before. The broken pieces have been put aside, the tables are kind of arranged, and you see that it's not... Vena is like happily chatting away with what looks like an invisible broomstick. Invisible ghost holding a broomstick.
Is it a good broomstick or the toothless fairy?
No, it's a good broomstick, and it's actually cleaning stuff.
Why is all this shit still on our floor, Mr. Ghost?
It's not dead. Imagine it's gone.
I know. I'm just giving him a hard time. So when are we opening for business?
Well, there's a lot more things to be done. Mr. Gidarm came by and said that there are some artisan contracts, and he is willing to talk to you about how much it's going to cost and how long it's going to take. And I don't know the details, but he said next he talks to you, he'll let you know. He said something about a few months' time rather than a few days' time.
Okay. Good job. Keep it up.
Hey.
So, we didn't talk about paying him, did we? I mean, I gave him some, but... I guess, yeah, if you are sticking around and pulling your weight, I guess we can spare a gold or 2 a week.
Ooh, how about like a silver or 2 a week?
I mean, a craftsman is earning 1 gold per day.
That's right. How did you... Oh, you're checking the document, okay.
What do you mean?
So it's 10 silver.
No, you're right.
10 silvers of 1 gold, right?
Yes.
So how about 3 gold a month?
I
So
mean, I'm
it depends on
happy
the...
to pay the guy. I think he might be useful. He's like the street urchin in Waterdeep. I think we can use him if we keep him close.
Sure. How much was he
And I
getting paid
think if
before,
we...
Because I thought last time we were talking about giving him a couple of silver, and he was really happy with that.
I think last time I just gave him 2 silver for like a tip or something. I don't remember.
Yes. So why don't we do something which will motivate him to bring in more business and continue business? So let's say he gets to keep, the tips and those kind of things, and he gets a salary that will ensure that he will bring in more people.
I mean, so far there is no customers. It's gonna be a couple months until anything is happening here.
Yeah, so this will motivate him to do things faster so that he can bring in customers.
Sure,
did
you
you say-
promised it, but I think he will want to eat while he's working here, so... You'll
And
have
we
to-
give him a salary.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So 2 gold a week or so, I can pay for that, I don't care.
Well, I'll split it. I just wasn't sure if we were overpaying, because I just thought gold was like way up there as far as salary.
No, it's reasonable.
Okay.
1 gold a week.
Also,
about 2 gold a week is reasonable.
Yeah, so if we do 2 gold a week and there are 5 of us doing it, then it's 4 silvers from each of us every week.
Yeah,
That
it's not.
works.
Yeah.
Did he say that he was going to get, or he had to talk to people about artisanal contracts?
He said,
he was supposed to.
Volo said about those things to him.
Does that mean
Okay.
like fixing up the place or performers?
No, fixing up the place. So you will need carpentry work, you will need masonry, stuff like that.
The bard was offended here.
Yeah. I think we could give him some type of incentive for like if he can get some people to play here, then he can collect some of what we charge at the door from them for them to enter. So he attracts people and we give him money for attracting people.
He says, yeah, that's a good idea, but first we have to fix this place so people will come in here, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're just drawing up a contract for you so that you don't feel left out.
Oh, wow.
You're
Thank you.
also a
Thank
part
you.
of this.
I can finally quit that job on the tavern near the docks.
Sure
That's
thing.
the point.
Once we start pulling a lot of gold out of that yawning portal, I think we probably can hire some more people.
Yeah, I support that.
Not that we couldn't. I mean, we're kind of swimming in gold already, but
And then he says, well, the market I was talking about, and he's talking to Sirana right now, they come once every 2 weeks. The next one is 2 weeks from now. So if you want, I can take you there.
in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I'll get a module that'll keep track of time because that'll be easier for me.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of gold, so yeah, it's fine. Just pay the kid. I don't know why it keeps
Hey, the-
happening, but when I look at my character sheet in D&D Beyond, it keeps just saying I have 10 gold, but when I actually look at it when we're in here,
It's just your dragon senses trying to keep
Yeah.
you not spending any gold.
It's true. The greed is real.
I think that 10 gold is your starting gold or something like with equipment.
Yeah, I'm just gonna flip him 2 pieces gold and say that's for the next week. Come back every day and work hard, and there's gonna be more next week.
There's a big smile on his face and it's like, yeah, definitely. Thank you, mistress.
We'll write out a good contract so that it's. I'm
Yeah.
glad. Now let's go to the Yawning Portal for our celebrations.
Let's get.
Do you want to come along, Mina?
No, I have other duties to take care of. Not just here, but even at my old job.
Okay.
You guys go ahead. I heard that you guys did really well in the tournament.
Yeah, this is. What
Yeah,
we
that was a
play.
cakewalk.
All right, so
He's the one who was a sacrificial lamb. So that was good.
so you guys have healed up fully, by the way, and you don't have aid anymore. So you may want to get rid of that. I don't know how to get rid of that.
Subtract.
Oh yeah, there's no status symbol for that. is
Yeah, no, I'll figure it out.
I mean, it said
just keep it.
it's gonna be 8 hours, so I'm guessing if we just do a long rest here real quick, it should be gone.
Give it a shot.
No, it does not.
Nope.
Reduce your max hit points back to the way it was, and then we'll see. It's in effects.
While taking a long rest outside of our newly purchased or newly
There we go.
received home, thieves came up in the night because no one kept watch.
No, I don't think you're doing a long rest. You're trying to do the get rid of the aid symbol thing.
I know.
back down to a measly 44.
Thieves came and took our new broom away.
Yeah.
Our poltergeist was really sad.
Hey, so that contract, can we talk about that?
It's a question for you guys, not for me.
Okay, let's talk about the contract.
No, the joke was if our money got stolen by thieves, we can't offer him the contract.
True.
You do remember, Sirana, that Mila told you something about guilds and they act as banks in the cities.
Yeah.
There is like a rudimentary banking system. Like you deposit money, they give you a piece of paper saying you deposited so much money. So as long as you keep that writ with you, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super worried about thieves right now, but if somebody
at
wants
me,
to
bro.
do that, sure.
Yeah. I used to hang out with pirates. I wish it would.
You realize, Blue Streak, that you have enough money to get your own ship and, get into that business if you need to. Like a small cutter kind of a boat ship thingy.
Yeah, I did kind of want to talk to the team about that. I'm thinking of going back to the sea. It's been fun, but before I go, I am going to introduce you to a buddy of mine. He's very trustworthy, and I think he'd do a great job of taking my place. It'll still be me playing, just different. Not Blue Streak is going to go back to the sea because he was just a trial character.
You really got scared about losing your tail right now, didn't you?
Yeah, that's really what it was. It's like I made for the sea, and my only advantage on a ship is using my tail for balance. And first I almost got eaten by the hyenas, and I couldn't even jump onto a roof. And now I had an exploding ballista, almost take off my tail. It's time for me to just nurse it and go home.
Well, that's a shame.
We'll miss you, Blue Streak. We'll miss your
Are you gonna
bad
keep on
breath.
to the 20% or how much? Well, I guess it's 10% of the establishment.
I'm gonna sign that over to my buddy. He's much better at managing money than I am, and when I need it, I'll just come borrow it off of him. He's an old drinking buddy I met at port one day.
Okay. I'm guessing you're still coming to the Yawning Portal to celebrate first.
Oh
though.
yeah, free drinks, and I gotta try and holler at that priestess one more time.
Dear God.
Let's go.
Yay.
I don't see the yawning portal yet.
Your internet is still loading.
Oh my god! It doesn't.
They're the gnomes, which
Yep, they were the other group
Yeah.
that you just saw fight against the six Orogs. Yeah.
Just had a
be
pop up.
taller than my tail is long for me to want to flirt with you, so they're safe.
They're about like 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet tall. Not really tall, like a kid's height.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you were awesome!
Oh, thank you! You see a lot of crowd gathered
Jesus.
around the place. And when you enter, everyone goes, "Yay! Another set of champions!"
Woo. I'm grabbing a free drink.
Excellent. And then Durnan says, these gnomes were also in the championship and they have a very interesting story of what happened to them. We want to talk to them.
Well, sure thing. They're very little, but apparently they can do stuff.
Hey, size doesn't matter.
Well, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
He gives you a knowing
Oh.
smile about the spiders and everything.
I'm just here to drink.
So, as you guys drink, these gnomes start going into some amazing stories. Story about them traveling and finding out. They delivered their wine, and as they were backing away after the delivery, on their way to their underground area, they stopped by a small town. They left the town, and the quickest way from there to Waterdeep was through a forest. So as they were going through the forest, they say that they noticed something interesting. They said that they noticed what looks like a carriage that was being attacked. Let me take this opportunity to make sure you guys actually have your characters assigned to you.
I do not have one assigned to me.
Mine works.
Oh, now I do.
Mine hasn't loaded yet.
3D.
Yeah, that's a hell of a scene.
So they say, we approached this cart, and this cart was being attacked by what looked like arrows with black feathers and lots of people in cloaks. They fought real bravely, but they seem to have dragged few of the people back with them into the forests. By the time we reached there, the merchant was on the ground. And now you guys have control of the characters. You as you walk up forward, you notice that there's a merchant lying down on the floor who is really badly hurt.
Run, bandits!
This is just a scene. You don't have to move around it. It's just a picture kind of thing to show you what it kind of looks like. So it looks like they got ambushed. Their cart was the tires were one of the wheels are broken. The horses are wounded. All the guards along with this merchant are wounded. I don't think they can make it much far. But the merchant has an arrow stuck in his shoulder, and he looks at you guys and says, "Help!"
Is the person here with the sorcerer staff and the cleavage an enemy or
No.
a friend?
That this is actually from a totally different scene altogether. Just a representation of the cart. It's a different game. It's been a long time anyway.
Okay.
So the bandits are gone by
They're
this time.
by this time they're gone. You see footprints on the trail, but you see that this is a scene that looks like they're still clampering around to gather all their wounded, right? So this probably happened within a minute or so.
My name is Bardic Cartouche. What happened here in the name of justice?
And he says, "My daughter, I was going to get her married. These thieves, they came out of nowhere, took her dowry and my daughter and her handmaid, and they ran away into the woods.
These
I
stinking
wish-
criminals.
I wish I could go and grab them and help, but you see, we are all wounded. Are you able to help us?"
Not to worry, of course we will.
By the way, he's a lawful good character, so
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm Nigeria, and I'm wounded too, so I feel your pain.
what are you talking about?
What? Oh, never mind. I don't feel your pain because I have none either.
Oh goodness.
Wait,
What is
I now
happening?
have no pain. I was magically healed.
Okay, fine.
So someone should. Did they take too many expensive things?
They took all her dowry and ran away. So my daughter's missing, her handmaid's missing, and all her dowry's missing. If you can bring back my daughter back to me unharmed, you can have half her dowry.
Oh, we will do it, and we will do it for free, because that's what we do.
I'm trying to. I got
No.
Whisper, 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 whisper.
I'm moving over, and I forgot which one she is.
Who is who?
Which one is our thief?
Alpos is your thief.
I can't see the names anymore. I think it's this
That's
one.
one.
It's
That's
Blacker.
one. Yeah.
Oh, you can't see the names. Okay.
Can I please be like chaotic?
You told me I do good and I get stuff. That's why I'm doing this. So I need to get stuff. You can't
Yes,
say
but
for free.
First, you have to do amends for one mission. You have to do for free.
So I am going to play devil's advocate here. How do we know this merchant's been a good person throughout his life, and how do we know that the bandits don't have a good cause for what they've done? How do we even know that the daughter wanted to marry the person? Maybe the bandits are actually her friends. So we should take a commission because we don't know if we're actually doing good or not. We are doing a service for someone as a reward for, for our compensation. Half the dowry makes sense to me.
Selby, roll me a insight check.
I don't even have an insight check.
You don't. It'll be in skills, most probably.
There it is. Okay. Yep.
You get a feeling that you have absolutely no idea if the merchant is telling the truth or false. So what you just said is exactly how you feel like.
Yep, I was just blowing smoke because I want money.
Alpos, roll me a history check. So can you, Bark, if you want to.
History?
Yeah.
Sure, I should be good at that. Where is history? Here.
Skills, yeah.
Normal.
Alpos, you notice that the arrow's feathers are black. And something hits your mind like, hey, I know something about black feathered arrows. There was something going on about that. And if you mention it to Bark, Bark immediately recognizes that there is a bandit group that uses black arrow feathers. And they have a bounty on their head. Each one of them has about 20 gold pieces worth of bounty on their head.
Oh yes, I know about those. They're the sticky bandits.
They call the black arrow bandits.
Oh no, not the
So-
sticky, the black arrow bandits.
So let's
You also know
be clear
they're
here. I just want to make sure we can help the merchant guy if you insist, but we are getting the bounty. Are we clear?
Yeah, so we help the guy and we get bounties. So we get more money.
You greedy
I'm okay
people.
with I'm okay with helping the merchant for free if you promise to make sure we can turn in the bounties.
Ninan says, hey, there's no problem with that. I mean, the bounty is for the bad guys. We catch them, we give the bounties. Sure. The dowry part is up to you guys.
How about
So
we
how
split
many
the dowry
bandits
among
were
us?
there? How many bandits were there?
Bark, you recognize that the group is about 15 to 20 bandits strong. But you're not sure of the actual number. It fluctuates quite a bit. And the leader of the group is called Black Angus.
Okay.
He's very beefy.
Yeah, I related. But we don't know. I think she was actually asking the merchant.
Merchant.
Like
how many bandits were there?
Oh, there were like 7 or 8 of them who attacked, and there were a bunch of them shooting arrows from the trees up front.
Oh, we get 20 piece gold each on an average? Let's go!
Andale, pues, let's go.
Alright, so you also notice at this, well, you probably noticed this before, but the weather is kind of getting dark, like it's cloudy and darky, and it's raining. So, since these bandits went like a few minutes ago, but if you don't hurry, the tracks are going to be washed away.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's run, let's go.
So, what do you guys do to go? That's my question.
We steal the merchant's horse.
The horses are badly damaged, and they're kind of hurt. And the guards are going to say, no, we need these horses to take the merchant to a safe place.
Where can
Shouldn't we
find
heal
it?
the merchant first?
Oh, we can take him. Don't worry about him. The merchant says, get my daughter back, please. She's more important.
My tracking skill is.
Her name's Rowena.
Rowena.
And where can we find you in town?
I'll be at the inn. There's only one inn in the neighboring town anyway.
What's your name?
At this point, your DM goes blank because he forgot to write a name down.
DM takes some
the-
psychic damage.
No, DM can
the,
generate one right now.
Random name generator.
His name is
Brat the merchant.
Undwith Moron.
So Undwith Moron and his daughter Rowena.
Yep.
Moron.
Rowena Moron.
Moron.
Thankfully, she's not keeping her family name.
We don't know that yet.
If you hover, you will see the name on the Mystery Man icon. Because why not?
Who's that dead ghost over there?
That's him.
Undead moron.
I'm not dead yet.
Undead moron.
He's not dead
just
yet.
the icon for him.
That's just.
I think we need to start following the tracks as quickly as we can.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So what do you guys? Survival check. Yeah, with the 13, you see the tracks are going eastward into the forest.
Into the forest.
But
Let's follow them.
you go about maybe 10 minutes of trailing behind it, and then the track seems to vanish. It's getting more and more muddy, so it's very
Trying
difficult
to
to see.
fly from here. I've seen this track before. And I start to look into the
It's-
air.
What is everyone else doing?
I am going to try to use my survival check,
Okay.
and based on the roll, I'll say. Yeah, there is nothing here. We are stuck. The rain has washed away everything.
I'm gonna see if they disappeared due to a spell, so I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna do an insight check.
Nidira,
Yeah,
you
I
don't
can-
feel
And I
any
got-
arcane magic around.
There's no magic here.
What were you saying, Robert?
I'm doing an insight just to see if I can find any clues.
That won't be an
Oh.
insight, that would be an investigation check.
Arc
But
is
what are
also
you trying to do? Like, look for what?
Just look for anything that sticks out. Maybe not tracks, but
Like
you know,
something else, some other.
branches that are broken or leaves that look displaced.
Sounds good. Roll for an investigation check. You notice that yes, there are a few broken branches, in about like 3 o'clock direction, 2 o'clock direction from your position, and you notice that on one of the branch there is a handkerchief.
Guys, I just found this handkerchief on this branch. 2 o'clock.
You
my
take
current
it,
position.
and it has the initials RM on it, and you smell it, and there is a smell of rose.
Smells like some moron left this behind.
That's our first clue. Pack it in this bag for evidence.
Wait, that's the girl's name.
Yeah, this is her. It's her handkerchief.
Right here.
Did you really ask that question, or are you in character asking?
Me?
Yeah.
That's the girl's name.
Oh, okay, in character. Got it.
Yeah, so
And-
we should follow this path and see if she's left behind any other clues.
How are we gonna carry the dowry and the girl?
The girl can carry the dowry, and we'll just walk around her.
A dowry doesn't necessarily have to be money. We didn't ever talk about that.
In this place, in this region, whenever you're getting someone married, they do carry some amount of money. So it is definitely some gold or silver or silverware, like the ones you give in wedding.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And if her dad's a merchant, then it makes sense that the dowry would be money.
It's money and silverware, most probably, in this region.
Can I just meta game here real quickly?
Sure.
Who are you guys again? Like, who is whom?
Who is who? Excellent. So do me a favor, guys. Right click on your names on the left. You see that player tab? Release control of your current character and choose your character.
By release.
So
I'm
my-
Nigerian. I'm a monk. I'm a monk, you guys. I'm among you guys.
Okay, so Jake is the monk.
I'm Selby the sorcerer,
Right.
the good Irish drunken gnome.
You guys see each other's
Okay.
names now, so you can know who is who.
Yes, I do.
And if you hover over the tokens, do you see the names of the tokens?
Yeah, I was just like
Yep.
didn't really remember the character names with their traits yet. So we got Alpos is the thief, Nidira is the monk, Selby is the sorcerer.
Yep.
Okay,
I
I'll
like playing with fire and ice. I'm a drunk. My parents named me Shelby, but they were also drunk so much that I always heard it as Selby, and here we are.
Okay, so is you both are male, right?
I hope so.
Well, we left it
I'm
open last
female.
time, I think.
I'm a rock gnome, gender neutral.
I left it blank specifically, so you, depending on who picks what, they can choose their gender.
I'm a guy.
You're a guy. Got it.
Oh, okay.
I want to be a guy.
All right. You're a guy. Sure.
Yeah, Ninen was just a very ugly woman.
Female. Yeah.
Yeah, my
She has
Dark
some
is also
dwarf
male.
mixed in, which is where the beard comes from.
She wanted to use her gnome token. She drew that. So I was like, sure.
Wow. Yeah, that's actually pretty sweet.
It's very cute.
I know, right? Very nice drawing.
I was just thinking of Gimli's joke about, not people thinking female dwarves don't exist because they can't tell the difference with their beards.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so you guys proceed further into the forest and you're going through. You see the tracks reappear. And for about another 10 to 15 minutes of travel time, it's getting more and more difficult to start finding these tracks, but it's kind of going in one-ish direction, the easterly direction. So as you keep going further, you see that there is like a campfire further away from the forest.
We should start to be quiet.
Which one's our rogue person?
Alpus.
Alpos, yep.
Maybe we have our rogue go in and investigate for us while we stay back.
I am +5 on stealth, by the way.
Yeah.
Me
so
too.
I'm not.
We all. Is it nighttime?
Yes, it's like very dark and it's getting night.
Guys, we all have dark vision.
So we can see up to 60 feet.
Also, you see the campfire, so campfire. It's probably loading for you guys, but you're getting here. And you are in the bushes, so let's say that they still can't see you, those guys.
Oh. Oh, snap. I know what I want to do.
You definitely hear one of the bandits singing some kind of poem, and the bandit next to him is going like, "Oh, that is not possible. That's not the way it works." They live up to their names, by the way. I don't know if you can.
I still can't see anything.
Sorry, what?
I still can't see anything.
Oh, you're still loading. You're the only one loading.
Yep. Why? Why does a big university have such crappy internet connection?
I have.
It's a mystery of our childhood.
Yes.
Still a mystery.
But hey, we had internet connection when other people didn't around us.
True.
Anyway, so this is an excellent place to stop and proceed from next week. So you guys have found the bandit camp, and we'll see what the gnomes do to rescue Rowena.
Yay!
Yay.
Just letting you know now, I'm... Echo, you just said I'm lawful good, but I'm actually chaotic good.
Oh, you're chaotic good. My bad, sorry.
Just letting you guys know.
I kind of assumed that you were like a soldier or something, so...
Yeah, but he's also crazy, so...
Okay, that's good to know.
Where can
So-
I see that on the character page? 'Cause I couldn't find it for Shelby.
If you look at the traits, like you see your class and your name, so it'll be like sorcerer 3, and just below that you'll have like small and race and all that stuff. It says true neutral right now, but you can change that to whatever you want.
Okay. I'm okay with being true neutral.
Okay, that makes sense for your character.
I'm chaotic neutral.
I mean, it all talks about your background and everything as well. But I just left it as true neutral for everyone, except unless you have made a character, which Stu did. So you can choose whatever you want.
Cool.
Okay,
I like it.
sounds good.
Alright. Wonderful time to stop. We played for 2 hours. Thank you, everyone. It was fun.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for playing.
Thank you. Yeah, that was good.